Hey all of you YouTube watchers, welcome back to another video here for another storytelling interview. So like, subscribe, comment, and tell a friend to tell a friend. And shortly I'll see you in the video. Welcome back YouTube. I'm back with another interview. I'm here at North Carolina A&T with Jada Griffin. She is a long distance runner, transferring for North Carolina State. How are you today?
I'm a long sprinter. I'm great, thank you. How
Nope.
are you?
I'm pretty good. We had a little trouble. Well, I did. They have a big football game going on, if you're seeing this today, and just trying to find parking and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I'm doing good. I'm glad we got in here so we can get this nice interview. I've been trying to do this for a while. I know we've been talking a little bit, trying to get this done a while, but time is here, so we'll get into it. So my first question I have to ask you, for people that don't know, she ran track and was at North Carolina State. Why North Carolina State? What about the school made you feel home?
It's a funny story, actually. I went to North Carolina State not even to run track.
Oh, really?
So I really just loved the school so much. Like, it felt like home to me. And I was like, this is where I want to be. Like, after my senior year of high school, like, I was like, oh, I'm done with track. I just want to do, like, education and run at NC State, because like it just felt like home. Like, it felt like very inviting. And the jump coach actually saw me in the student center and was like, you look really familiar. And I was like, huh? And he was like, come, like, try out, blah blah blah.
Right.
So I joined the team as a high jumper, and then one of the girls was like, oh, I don't want to run the 4x4. Like, I heard Jada ran the 4x4 in high school, and they just threw me on it, and then I had the fastest split, and then it was just from there.
Dang, that's actually interesting, because when I was looking at your times and stuff at like the 400 and the 2, and I was like, ooh, shit, that girl can run, which is crazy. Can you talk a little bit about, like, not only did you have like personal bests and career bests at that school, you had actually school records there. How did that make you feel, having all that in one?
Yeah, so it felt so amazing, because it's like I came out of high school not wanting to run, and so I didn't have the confidence that I needed to, and I was like, oh, like, maybe I'm not cut out for D-1. And then once I started, like, hitting the times, it's like, okay, like, I got a personal best from my high school, but like other girls are progressing more. And then, like, once I started, like, actually focusing on my race and, like, hitting personal bests over and over again, but then, like, the school record, I was like, okay, like I really, like, talk my shit, like, I can really do this. And it kind of really helped my confidence of like I can do whatever I want to do, and, like, especially in the right environment, like, no one, it's like, it's really just you versus you.
Right.
So that whole confidence thing, it was just me needing to, like, believe in myself, and, like, breaking those school records really helped that.
That's what I like to hear. Because, I mean, I can only imagine the amount of work, time, and sweat and tears you put into just not only having your best, but also giving the school its best it's ever seen. So
Yeah.
that's nice to see it all tied together. Do you ever, like, talk to the coach anymore, or the athletes there anymore, or is more just you moved on?
Yeah, so basically I complain on my close friends, like, how tired I am after workout, and we'll just, like, get to talking, because it's like, it's not like once you leave a school, it's not like, oh, like, forget everybody, I'm moving on with, like, my new teammates. It's
Right.
like you're still invested in, like, their, like, growth and, like, how they're doing, and they're invested in you, and it's kind of just like seeing, like, how things could have played out, like, had they come or had I stayed.
Right.
But, like, also, like, I care about them as, like, people as well, like, outside of being athletes. So I think it's good to, like, stay in touch and stuff. So I talk to them probably, like, every day.
Now, this is one question I have. It's a what if scenario, and I don't know how you would do it. So let's just say the North Carolina State was like, hey, we are inducting you into the Athletic Hall of Fame, but you go here and you did good. Would you still, like, go and accept the award for North Carolina State?
Like, I had to stay there.
Not stay there, but it was like, hey, we're having a ceremony for, like, the best athletes we had out of the school. And we want, like, to celebrate you.
Yeah.
But you go here, though, so.
I think, yeah, like, I have good relations with the head coach there still, both the women and the men's cross country coach. I actually worked for them in the summer. They have their own like cross country camp and like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they get some of the athletes and we kind of like they like high schoolers come in and kind of train them and run with them for longer distances. So like we do have good relations. So I would go. I'd be honored. I'd be like, thank you. They actually didn't give me my nationals ring, so I think that's coming up anyway. I have to go back.
For real? You went to nationals?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, not for individual. I went for the DMR.
Oh, so, no. I mean, that's cool too. But I was like, oh, I didn't like know that. This is crazy. Like, oh, okay. Is that when you ran like the third leg or?
Yeah.
Okay, so I did see that. Okay,
Yeah.
I just misread over that. Okay, cool. Well, this is the first part of our interview. We're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll talk about her time now at North Carolina A&T and more stuff like that. All right, we're back for the part 2 of the interview, and we're gonna pick up with like, why did you choose North Carolina A&T, and how is the season going so far with training and stuff like that?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm liking it a lot. Like the campus is very lively. There's so many. Like there's always something going on. Like not even in a bad way. Like. It's like spontaneous rap battles and everyone just gathers around and like it's just like, and there's like a lot going on at practice too. Like we'll be doing 300s, we're dying, and then like the band will be out there practicing, the dance team will be out there practicing, the cheerleaders will be out there practicing, like the football team will be out there practicing, like in preparation for like a game or something. That's not like every day. So there's like always, it's like always something like going on. So it's very like lively. And I would say the season's going like really good. Like I'm lifting a lot more than I was previously because I had a knee injury, so I've been trying to work around that. But like now I'm like, okay, let's like get down to it. It's my last year, and I just feel a lot stronger. And like literally like 2 days ago, I ran my sophomore PR in practice, like in the 200s, and I was like, wait, like this is gonna be a really good year. Like I'm running my old PRs in a set of practice. Like I went like 24 something, and I like in practice, but I went 24 in my season opener last season. So I was like, this year is gonna be good.
Gonna be the year?
Yeah, this is the year.
So I like that. Actually falls up to my next question. Sorry. We talked a little bit off camera, and you told me that your previous coach had left, went to Tennessee, and a lot of athletes went with him. So how much confidence do you have in this coach and what he's doing to prepare you for like nationals or like the championships and stuff like that?
Well, what really happened is like my coach at NC State, he left for this school.
Okay.
And I went with him.
Okay.
But the coach here left for Tennessee, and like half of the team with him.
Okay.
So there's like half of the team that's still here, and they're trying to get to know like the coach that I've already known for like 5 years.
Okay.
And so it's been a little like everyone's just trying to get to know each other, but like everyone feels very confident in like his abilities, because it's not like he's like some random man. Like he's like a gold medal Olympian. So it's like he is well versed in like dealing with people, and like especially since there's a lot of hurdlers on the team, and he was a hurdler, so like everyone feels very confident that like they're gonna get the training that they need, and everyone's being like a really good sport about like adjusting to different things. Like even me, like the workouts have changed since when we were at NC State,
right?
And so we're all just adjusting to like harder workouts and like harder lifts and stuff like that, but like we know that like it'll all be worth it, like, eventually.
Okay. Now, I have my final question to ask you, and then, we have to wrap it up because of other reasons. We're not going to get into them. But how do you feel this season will go? If you did what happens, then your season's successful. What's the goal of the season?
What's the goal of the season? I don't know. I wanted to say break 52, but, like, the way that I'm practicing, I'm like, I want to make it to nationals.
Okay.
Because I got 15th at regionals, so I missed it by 3 spots.
Okay.
And that was my first year back from injury. And so I was like, okay, this is like, I went really far. Like, I did really well for like, this is my first year back. But now, like, the way that I'm training and the way that I'm lifting, I feel very strong, very confident. And so it's like, now I'm like, I want more than just make it to nationals. I want to place. I want to, like, get, like, low 51, maybe 50.
Yeah.
just like do the best that I can do, because it's my last year, so it's like you gotta leave with a bang, like, you know.
No, I understand that, but I feel like all this will happen for you. And my goal is
Thank
like
you.
with each athlete I do, I like to like come back to maybe like for track, I like to come back to your conference like championships, and for football, maybe like I don't know, their ACC like championship or whatever conference they may be in. So my goal is to come back, see my athletes do some crazy stuff. So I can already tell them. So you're gonna do it, right? I'm
I'm doing
So
it.
when I come up with a shirt that says she's gonna do it, she's gonna win, and then when it happens, I can show people the shirt like, yo, I had
Yeah.
and then you can sign it, and then makes your NIL. Well, my value of the shirt will go up because I have somebody sign it and do some good things. Well, I want to thank Jada Griffin for taking the time out her day, for sitting down and talking with me at North Carolina A&T. She has a lot of things going on, but I really appreciate this. Hope to come back and see you. Hope you do some good things. And before we leave, I'll let you give one good message that you want to do. It could be anything that you want to talk about.
I think this is gonna be so cliche, but like, don't give up, because when I was going through like my years, I was like, I really like, things were not working out for me. Like, I had an injury that put me out. My grades weren't good. I was like depressed, and I was like, oh, like this is it. Like this is how I end. And like eventually, like I buckled down. I focused on my mental health, and I got back up. And like that's when I really focused on myself and my mental health. Everything else started clicking. Like the grades started coming, and like I started like breaking the school records, getting PRs and things like that, making it to nationals, getting through regionals and things like that. So it's like really just taking the time that you need to focus on yourself is like first and foremost. And then everything else will start to fall into place after that.
It was a powerful message from Miss Griffin herself. Hopefully that'll be worth something
To
in the
someone.
future. No, it probably will, but you're big NIL, so bring us some money. But no. So thank you for watching the interview, and I'll catch you in the next one.